What's up, gun enthusiasts? Greg Rowe Show Tactical. You know, I got an interesting email with a good question the other day, and I thought that I would take a few minutes to address my opinions on this. I got an email from somebody who watched one of the videos and was asking me what my opinion was on a concealed carry holster, the difference between clips and loops. They said that they had seen some videos where a big YouTube gun instructor or whatever said that, you know, they wouldn't trust their life to anything that didn't have loops on it, and what my opinion on that was. So, you know, I'll try and keep this as brief as possible. Whether you're carrying at appendix or you're carrying at 4 o'clock or 3 o'clock or whatever it is, there are different options for keeping the holster attached to your belt. Clips, there's plastic clips, there's different kinds of plastic clips, like the plastic clips that Alien Gear uses might not be the same that, you know, somebody from a smaller shop that does Kydex holsters uses. There's the Ulti clip that's out there, which is more of a metal clamping clip, and there's obviously the loops, which have snaps on them and attached to your belt. Now, in my opinion, if I'm in a, I mean, the only way that to me that this matters or makes sense with the statement that this person made, asking me, you know, would I trust my life to something that didn't have loops on it? Now, if I'm in a scuffle with someone and someone is attempting to get my gun, say I have it at appendix, the only difference between loops and clips are that loops help keep your holster more attached to your belt, more safely secure to your belt. It's going to be harder to come off than a clip would be. It helps keep your holster more secure to your belt. It doesn't help keep your gun more safely secured to your belt. It helps keep your holster more safely secured to your belt. So, in my opinion, I've had a confrontation in my life where I've had to pull a gun on somebody before, but it wasn't where I was in a physical altercation with someone and we were, you know, wrestling, or he was punching me or I was punching him. You know, I obviously had distance and, you know, was able to pull my firearm on him. But the only, I guess what I'm trying to say is, I don't understand that statement, because if someone's wrestling with you and someone is, you know, in a physical altercation with you and is trying to get your gun out, they're not going to reach for your entire holster and try and unclip your holster or try and unsnap your holster. They are simply going to try and grab your gun. And whether you have your holster attached by clips or by loops, it doesn't make the gun more secure. Unless you have, you know, you have a leather holster that has a leather strap that goes up over the back strap on your gun and snaps in and keeps your gun in, there's no difference. You see what I'm saying? Like, a holster that is made with clips and that same holster that is made with loops has the same retention on it. Your gun is going to come out the same way whether it has loops on it or it has clips on it. The only thing that loops or clips does is help keep your holster more secure to your belt. It doesn't help keep your gun more secure to your belt. You see what I'm saying? I could just as easily grab my gun out and pull it out with a clip on it as I could with loops on it. And if you're in a physical altercation with somebody and that's what they're trying to do, is to pull your firearm and use it against you, whether you have clips or loops on it, it's not going to matter. So I don't know if I quite understand or agree with that statement that if you don't have loops on your belt, that you can't trust your life to your gun or your holster. I don't necessarily agree with that. I think that the only thing, like I said, that it does is just secure it more to your belt. You're gonna, if someone's going to, you know, start getting you on the ground and beating the shit out of you, and decides to reach for your gun, whether you have loops or clips on it, it's gonna come out the same way. I mean, that's just common sense. So, that's my views on that. You know, I hope, you know, the guy that sent that email, I hope I answered your question. I hope that was a good enough answer for you. I decided to do a video on it instead of emailing you back, just because I felt like it was information that I could share with, or a view that I could share with more people instead of just one. So that's why I chose to do it that way. So if you like this video, subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up, share it. I'm anxious to hear your comments in the section below. You can follow me on Twitter at RowShowTac. That's ROWE Show Tac. You can obviously follow me on Facebook, Row Show Tactical. That's the page. And then if you want to see any of your you know, products, guns, ammo, holsters, apparel, anything reviewed on the channel, you can email me at rowshowtactical@yahoo.com. That's ROWE Show Tactical @yahoo.com. And just remember to keep shooting, because you never know when the fight is going to come to your front door.